Hello everybody, Charlie's Cards here. Welcome back. What a beautiful weekend been. Kind of crazy over here. I had a garage sale. Crazy. Boy, does that work. But we did well. We're blessed. Thank you, Jesus. First of all, I saw somebody else do this and I thought that was good. So let's check this out, boys. I want to give props to some of the channels and guys that have supported my channel consistently, given me good comments, and subscribed to my channel. I want you to check out Collectorholic, Elite Hunters, and 2 of 2 Collector. And that's how you would enter their channels. Find their channels, like and subscribe. That way you get a diverse angle. If you haven't checked these guys out, please do so. They've supported my channel, and if you support my channel, you support them. So please reach out to these guys. Pause it, write it down, check them out. Give them a like and subscribe. Greatly appreciated. This is how we reach out to the community, expand our community and our friends on the community. Okay? So let's start doing that. I like that idea. Second of all, Topps.com. So I got an email the other day, and it started out, "Dear valued Topps customer." You know it ain't going to be good after that. So basically what they said was the 2020, due to the COVID virus and high volume, all the Topps 2020 shipments are going to be delayed. So when I got suckered into this whole 2020 thing, I wanted a couple of them. I ended up buying 3. That's probably all I'll ever buy. And I don't know if you all know this, but even if you don't, I want to tell you about it. Topps.com. Okay? So Topps.com has, it's a very friendly website, and it's a daily checker kind of website once the season begins. And not only does it provide you the Topps 2020s that are coming out on a weekly basis. You can get them there for a modest $22 or something like that. I'm sorry, I don't know the exact price there. But each week they sign up for the email list, get emails, so they'll tell you, they'll ship emails out to you, and they'll tell you what's coming new to Topps.com. Last year, I started late, but in the season, I was able to find Topps.com, and I started purchasing some of the Topps Now. So I like the Topps Now. So you can get the 2020. There as well, and you can get the Topps Now. They also have Bowman. They do sell product releases there, so if you're unable to get them at the stores, if you see the product come out, usually the first day they have them. They have the new 205 Topps 205s. They do exclusive releases, and obviously throughout the season, if we do have a season, they'll have Topps Now cards. This is a Topps Now card. So in the Dear Valued Topps customer at Topps.com sent me an email saying the 2020 is going to be delayed. And they said this: in the next 4 to 6 weeks, they will be working on getting caught up. Due to high volume and the COVID-19, they're having problems with making the cards, getting the cards, producing the cards, and shipping the cards. So they hope within the next 4 to 6 weeks they'll have caught up to what's going on as far as their shipping and all the Tops Now stuff. So I think this is an indication of what's going on with baseball cards this year. There just seems like there hasn't been very much. Literally, both my Walmarts in the area and both my Targets have not been very good at all. So this could explain that. So they said within the next 4 to 6 weeks, they should have all this under control, and they'll be back to the 3 to 5 business day shipping. So that's normally what it was, 3 to 5 business days, and they would ship product out. So last year, we'll look through the Tops Now, and we'll see that a lot of them were being shipped almost immediately. So this is the Cody Bellinger rookie card top prospect rookie debut of Cody Bellinger's first hit. This is the Kevin Biggio, Vladimir Guerrero. Sons of Hall of Famers became MLB teammates for the first time in history. So, Topps is saying that each Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Topps Twitter and Facebook account, they will be informing the community which cards will be shipped out of the 2020 collection. So if you've ordered 2020 within the last, so long, I think I ordered mine probably, 3 weeks ago, maybe a month. Didn't have any word, so I kept looking to see, and nothing. So, and that's what they're saying. So I'm gonna have to get a Twitter account or check them out on Facebook to see each Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time what cards are being shipped. So to me, this explains the lack of product this year. It's been very difficult for me to get anything, and when I did, it's kind of like, okay, well, it's there, so let's buy, So that's kind of what we did. So this is the Tops Now. This is from last year. I bought some of the A's stuff. Tops Now is pretty cool. It gives us a look at some of the amazing things that happened throughout the season. It has a date. Back of the card describes what happens. It's got the holograph, Topps holograph, which are really cool, I think, all over the back of that card. So it tells you what happened. And they also come numbered and autographed. So as the season progresses, if something happens on your team, you will be notified, or you can go to Topps.com and look in the Tops Now category and see throughout the week what's going on, what things they're chronicling. I don't believe that a lot of these have major value to them, but for me, they're neat to have in my PC. There's a Mike Yastrzemski first career hit, rookie debut kind of thing. There's Pete Alonso's 26 homer before the All-Star game, sets new NL record for rookies. Moment of the week. So they have moment of the week, which doesn't have a date, and then they have the different, and then they have the ones with the date on the top, which is an actual day. So then once all the ones for that week come out, then they'll have kind of like a little vote, and they'll find the moment of the week. So Mr. Mike Trout got one last year too for 2 homers and a career high 7 RBI. So I thought I'd get that one. They're like $22 per card, but they, like I say, they do have numbered. So I got a couple Pete's that are numbered. And they're pretty cool. So if you haven't gone to Topps.com, go to Topps.com, enter your email, get yourself an account, And they do. Last year was wonderful, and I was really impressed. I'm very much impressed with Topps trying anyway. This year, Topps has obviously had a very bad go at it, but I'm not exactly sure where their printing place is, but I think I've heard it's in Pittsburgh. Oh, I mean, not Pittsburgh, in Pennsylvania. So if anybody knows, down there in the comments, tell me, anybody know where they print in for Topps? So this is the 28th homer before July 1st ties MLB rookie record. That's the Polar Bear and Mark McGwire. So yeah, Topps pretty cool. They had a home run derby set. So those are all the guys from the home run derby, the All-Star game. And there's the finale between Guerrero and the Polar Bear. And there's the finale between Jock Peterson and Guerrero. And there's Vladimir Guerrero home run derby rookie card. There's Pete's home run derby champion. So yeah, there's one from last year. This is a call up for Bo Bichette. So that's a good one. Here's Bichette's debut highlights 3 rookie family legacies. Bichette, Guerrero, and Biggio. So I had 2, and then I had the 3. This one's Cody Bellinger and Mike Trout. First sluggers in 2019 season to reach 40 home runs. So you can see there's a wide variety of things that happen on Topps now, and it just gives you an opportunity. I mean, I thought this one was going to be great. First career shutout for Kikuchi. Well, I don't know. Here's a call up for Yordan Alvarez. So that's a good one, huh? So Topps now, check it out. And these are the final cards for the MVP. When Cody got the MVP, I PC Cody. PC means my personal collection. I collect Cody Bellinger. So they came out with the MVP Cody Bellinger, and because I was a Topps now valued customer, they gave me the gold Topps now for Cody Bellinger. So cool. So yeah, Topps now. If you haven't checked it out, or you never knew where they came from, or never knew that Topps had a so that's where the 2020 is coming from. All right. So one more thing I wanted to talk about. I was watching MLB Network. A lot going on MLB Network. And so they are talking about what baseball's going to be like with this COVID-19 health and safety protocols. Okay, so I took some screenshots of some things that they're talking about. I took a screenshot off the TV. I printed it out and thought I'd share it with everybody. These are the major highlights of the safety protocols for Major League Baseball. And it's going to change everything. Other than the rules of the game and the way the game is played, it's going to change everything. I mean, literally, the adrenaline that the players experience from the fans going absolutely bonkers is going to change the game. The guys are going to have to learn to, let's say, ramp up the emotions of the game between themselves, let alone being able to hear everything that's going on in the field because there's no one there watching. If there is, I'm hearing that there are some stadiums that are selling like standing room only or so many people allowed. I heard something. I'm in Texas, so the Astros were talking about selling these $350 standing room only seats or something. It's like, wow, it's crazy what's going on. But we have a baseball season. I'm happy to watch it on TV. I'm okay with that. It's just going to be so different. I mean, not to hear the crowd noise, not to see the people standing up and cheering is, I mean, if you've ever played sports in an arena where a bunch of people are cheering, boy, there is nothing like it. So, here's some of the things in the protocol. No pregame exchange of lineup cards. So this is what a pregame exchange of lineup cards looks like. And basically the managers go out, or the team captains will be there, and the refs will be there, and they'll exchange cards, and they'll tell the refs what's going on and who's going on and who's going where. And if there's anything, I've never heard what's going on, but I've always watched, so I found a picture of that. Now here's the big one. No celebratory contact. Think about that. So here's a picture of a walk-off home run celebration. So that's Jim Tomei coming in. So 6 foot distancing. So they even had a picture or a short video the other day of a third base coach giving a celebratory high five in the air with nobody around him to the guy coming around third base who hit a home run. Absolutely dead silent, other than the guys in the bullpen and the third base coach but you can hear everything they're saying. And he gives them a up in the air, nobody there, high five. What do you call that? I don't know. A ghost high five, I guess. All right. So, and then there's the picture of this. The Washington Nationals winning the World Series in 2019. How this is going to happen, nobody knows. I heard one guy the other day talking about, well, maybe we'll do foot bumps instead of hand bumps and hugging and grabbing each other and bouncing around, or giving some funky, handshake. Major League Baseball developed, I believe, was key in developing the handshake that a lot of the players do now, where there's I know football did it too, but think about that. No celebratory contact. So if you watch the World Series, you watch the Washington Nationals have an absolute blast in the bullpen every time somebody hit a home run or something awesome happened or somebody scored. They'd come in and they'd have a whole celebratory thing for each one of the players. How are they going to be 6 feet apart in a dugout? And this is why so many of the guys are really considering not playing this year. And I've heard from, about a half a dozen. And to hear that, congratulations, Mr. Mike Trout, you're pregnant, you're concerned, and you're actually, considering not playing. So, his wife is pregnant. He's concerned about, literally. I have a granddaughter getting ready to go to kindergarten. We're concerned. But this is crazy. So, some of the big names, there's a few guys that tested positive for the COVID virus. In the initial spring training, what we call this spring training, Freddie Freeman, I believe, was tested positive. So he's sitting out and he's got to quarantine, and then he's got to take a test again, and then he's got to test negative. So crazy. All right, so here's a big one. Okay? No spitting. No spitting. How many times have you seen guys, there's one guy watching the World Series, there's one guy that spits constantly. So it'll be interesting to see Jose Altuve. He spits constantly. I mean, literally pulls the spit off his tongue with his teeth to spit whatever you can spit. Can't spit much, it's still spitting. So, no spitting. Interesting. Or chewing of tobacco. Or sunflower seeds. Okay, so how many times have we seen this take place in Major League Baseball? I mean, again, it's a fabric of the game. I mean, I knew about Davison sunflower seeds because that's what Major League Baseball players chewed. Hubba Bubba and the bubble gum and all those different things that they have in buckets in the dugout it's things that we saw as participants watching it on TV. We saw the players grab a big old handful of sunflower seeds and put it in their cheek and sit there for hours out of boredom. And a lot of them actually did it to prevent from chewing tobacco. So they brought in the sunflower seeds to aid that nervous reaction, that anticipation. So, I mean, no spitting, chewing of tobacco, or sunflower seeds. That's crazy. So this is the new sponsor. An image here is the new sunflower seed that came out that Major League Baseball endorsed and was going to have in the dugouts. So now they're not going to be able to provide Major League Baseball. I mean, when they got that contract, they were excited and they immediately began making millions and millions of pounds of sunflower seeds. So I can imagine what kind of blow that was to them. And then the bottom one. Fights are strictly prohibited. I thought this wasn't hockey. I don't know how they're going to separate each other or what's going to happen. I mean, obviously pitchers aren't warmed up and that's going to go, towards the head. But anyway, fights are strictly prohibited. So that's going to be interesting. That's going to be really interesting to see how that plays out. I mean, literally how they prevent or pull apart somebody that's fighting. So this is the safety protocols that Major League Baseball has put out for this season. And I can see why a lot of guys are not real excited about playing baseball this year. So, tell me what you think. Have you heard this or have you had a chance to think about what it's going to be like in Major League Baseball this year? I mean, yes, we are excited, but do we really understand what's going to be happening this year? I mean, how crazy is it going to be? How different is it going to be to know that Major League Baseball is putting protocols like this out? And again, you wonder why a guy like Mike Trout they're literally begging him, I'm sure, please, Mr. MVP himself, he's considering his family over his occupation, and nothing wrong with that. And so there's a lot of rookies that are slated to play. There's a lot of guys that were rookies last year that are slated to play who have a lot to prove or have been working all season off to develop their game. This is what they do. So just like, in jobs that we have, there's things we have to learn how to do better so that we become more of an asset. So anyway, safety protocols, Tops Now, Tops 2020. And again, let's make a list of some of the channels that support each one of ours and let's share them. Let's show them off. Let's work as a community to develop each other's pages, develop each other's channels, get some more subscribers for each and everybody. So again, thank you for watching Charlie's Cards. I appreciate it. Give me a like. Give me a comment. Tell me what you think about any of these things that stand out to you. I like to hear and share them with the community. So I appreciate that. If you subscribe and you have a channel, I'll subscribe back. And if you have a Facebook page, go ahead and share this with your community on Facebook so that they can see how fun it is to have a hobby and what's going on with baseball and the different things that some of the pages provide us. So don't forget to share on your social media some of the videos that you really like. So thank you for your time. This is Charlie's Cards. Over and out.